We're going to take the North and never give it back.
So that's a good pick. You get the corner. I got to go bold, right? I got to go bold for this.
Yeah, she's got some nice.
Welcome back to the Unbearable Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Brad Barron. Make sure to like and subscribe if you are out there on YouTube. And also download the podcast everywhere that you get your podcast. Just search for Unbearable Sports. What is good, Bears fans? I hope you're doing a little bit better than we were yesterday. Hope it's settling in the loss, because today we are going to go through the tape and try and figure out what's wrong with this offense and just try to digest it a little bit and ultimately go through the running plays, the offense, everything that we've always done, and just kind of break it down. Who's the most to blame? I know we all want to know. And also, how can we get better? And after this, like we've always done, after this, we'll then do a separate live stream for the defense review, just so that we have those two separate streams. You can watch whatever you want, but as we always do, every single snap, we're going to be breaking it down. But this time around, we've typically started with the quarterback first. I'm saying let's keep that for the second half, because I know some of y'all aren't able to make it like immediately for the live stream. So we'll do the running game first, kind of tackle, no pun intended, the running attack, and just kind of break it down from there. So running game first, then after that, passing. So if you're watching this later and you just want to get to the quarterback stuff, yeah, fast forward it's probably going to be around an hour in that we'll get there, like 45 minutes or so. And then we'll get down to the quarterback stuff. But let's break it down. Let's start out with the running game. And yeah, let's get right into it. So first play. And also this way too, hopefully it feels a little bit better as well. So let's start with the running plays first. Okay, short little carry off to the left-hand side. Let's go look at the other angle and see what type of blocking we have on this. And all right, so snap. You got the entire line kind of shifting to the right. Then you have Pryor. So Pryor should go all the way over here, hit him. You have this, and then you also, let's go back, because we also have Darnell Wright shifting as well. So you're hoping boom, then boom, and then they should have a lane right up the middle. So hit. Komet should take this guy. Komet takes him. So you should have Darnell in the middle. And then in this, what you're hoping for is Darnell Wright being 300-something pounds. He should be able to move this guy out of the way, and everyone's supposed to hold their blocks. Looks like Borum's having a little trouble right off the get-go. And yeah, this guy kind of outperforming him right there. And then what happens on this little cutback? Look at 25. Just whoop. And there goes Pryor. I don't know if I've seen that. Just literally ducks underneath him, flips the lineman off, then gets to him. So on this play, you can tell the big negatives. You even have Darnell Wright going down a little bit, but the big negatives, why you could have had a little bit more on this with Borum and Pryor just making their blocks. You'd like to see that a little bit, but still just a solid gain. Solid gain. Nothing crazy from DeAndre Swift, just kind of did what was given to him. And here, all right, let's look at the other angle. All right, so on this play, yet again, very similar, but you just have two different pulls. So on this play, you still have that little shift, that little counter essential action that you're going with. You got the two going to the right-hand side, so you have Komet pulling and Jenkins. So similar thing. You're hoping that DJ can attack down. Block here, goes up, block, and then you're hoping that Darnell could take him. And then back. Actually, yeah, because then he takes him, and he takes him. Darnell takes him. And then maybe more can get to the next level. Here we at least have, let's see, Jenkins doesn't get to his guy. He just runs right around Jenkins, but luckily Swift just runs quick. Got this guy already trying to beat. Yep. Pryor already gets beat. And right then and there, play essentially gets broken up. Darnell not too great there, but, not faulting him. The play gets broken up because of Pryor. So we've had 2 negatives on Pryor already with this. And that's Dante Stills. Not great right there, but still, yards. Right? This is how the run game is. If somebody gets beat, you can still get some yards. But if we're curious about why it didn't necessarily work perfectly, you have Pryor with two bad items right there. Okay, they're able to get him from behind. Let's check this out. Slow motion up top. Off the jump. You have 2 here, and they're really flooding this. So you have so many numbers out here, but right off the jump, you see the movement of the line. So they're all trying to attack down here. And it looks like they're trying to also pull. So they're really you just really have to get to that right-hand side because he's not picking up anybody here. But you can already see Borum getting beat right there. So Borum's already beaten here. You already have 3 people coming out here. So you have 4 people up the middle. And then you also see in the middle, you already have Shelton also being pushed back and being turned around. So instantly, you have 3 people unblocked because you're purposely leaving them unblocked. You have 1 person beating his man. You have a second person getting, he's in perfect position to shed this. And then you got 3 people on 1 guy and Darnell right on his own. Jenkins should get him, and then you're hoping that you can get around. So yeah, 55's already through. And then he's already there. There's already some commotion there. And yeah, just because you're really just supposed to sprint it as fast as you can, but he can't. He's already there. So weird play design ultimately, but you have a negative on Borum, negative essentially on Coleman Shelton. Not a pretty play overall. And Taco Man, my friend, hope you're doing well. We're starting off with the run plays first, and then we'll get into the passing stuff. I hope all's well, my friend. But all right, let's see what goes on here. Okay, shift to the left. So what you're looking at looks pretty good. Hat. Pryor should go down. Darnell's got his guy. You got there. But ultimately, so everyone's got their guy. What happened here? Yeah, ultimately this guy's stuck on Pryor, so now he's kind of on Pryor. So in this situation, it's one of them needs to get to that next level, but they're just not. Pryor's just not moving well. You want Darnell to get there. And then, so this guy's free. So ultimately, it's Swift could have moves right here, but he's just kind of sitting behind. Yeah, the corner is also on the outside, so you're just kind of, you're leaving your tight ends on defensive end and linebacker, and then wide receiver on a corner, but you're just hoping that he can cut it up. But yeah, if this guy's not here, you see Swift try and cut it up in the middle. Subtract that guy. That'd be a good run right there. But you're not seeing it because just bad execution. And so far, not impressed with what Pryor's showing. We need Ryan Bates out there. We've been talking about, Pryor was good for a while. So far, maybe turns it up. J2K, what's good? Hope you're doing well, my friend. Yeah, how you coping with the Bears loss, man? All right, we're all coping. Okay, good cutback. Let's check it out on the other side. All right. See it again. Hat. Probably should leave him. So they're doubling, and then they're going to leave that. So then they're going to go there. And then this guy kind of can, yeah, he's not going to get hit. You're hoping he gets there, and then you want Komet to try and reach out there. But the hole should be up in the middle. So I'm actually kind of curious about, feels like they want this hole. So is Cole supposed to go there, or, let me just see this one more time. Because, yeah, if you're leaving him with the defensive end, you're not going to love that matchup. So I like Swift's moves right here. I think that's smart. I like it. I agree, Taco Man. Right? Like, I think we all expected playoffs, I think is the thing, right? We all expected playoffs. We all wanted playoffs. And I think now we're getting into the hard season. So that's where I think we're all kind of like the frustration. But yeah, it is year one of a rookie quarterback, right? So that's where I'm excited to break down the rookie film. Actually, excited I know it's going to be painful, but it'll be fun to at least watch. All right. So we're in the second quarter now. Block. Then you're leaving him, and then you should be able to wham right there. But it's so disjointed. Because they all want there, so he wants to go to that next level, and this is where it feels like the tight end should eventually like kind of get that, because if he's getting that back on the around, because you're not just going to leave him one-on-one unless, yeah, gross, but we get a couple yards. It just looks so disjointed. Let's keep going. We got Roshan out there. Just demands run by Roshan up the middle. Let's see the blocking. Because he knows someone's going to miss. Okay, so we're seeing that little counter thing that they do with the two on the motion. So boom, boom, leave him there. You're hoping boom. And then Cole should essentially get him. He should, yeah, typically with these, then it's he takes him, he takes him, he takes him. And then that's exactly what we see. He takes him, and you kind of want, Rome looks like he's about to suplex this guy. He kind of wraps him up a little bit, brings him down, but kind of want Rome to at least try and take his guy. 24 ultimately makes it, but and then look, you can see right in the middle, really hard to see, but just watch. This guy's able to get past Borum, stick a hand out, try to make the play. Roshan just tries to get through, knocks him off a little bit. Yeah, the guy just sheds through Borum. And I think this is something that we see what happens a lot. People are able to just kind of get an arm out. That's what you want to see. I mean, that's what their defense wants to see, not our offense. All right, following Keenan. I don't think Keenan actually blocked. I think they just used him as a body, as a meat shield. So let's check this out. So double, you got the duo, go to the next level. Boom. Looks like they're going boom, boom. You can see he's looking to go up. And then Rome should be able to go there. Little interesting from like Keenan. Just like, you could tell they're like, okay, follow there. And let's just see how everyone holds their blocks here. Borum's just twisting his guy, which you kind of want to see, so that's good. Tevin has been doing the best. And Shelton, yet again, guy kind of getting over there. Good job to just run through. And then you see Kaiser White. Just, yeah, Pryor's got to go. I mean, Pryor in the run blocking has not been great. But see, look, this is just where the meat shield of Keenan Allen. He just looks like a scared child. He's like, all right, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? But, I mean, to be fair, he's in the way, so White can't make that. So he runs out to the outside. So very good run. I like what we're seeing out of Swift. Swift's running hard. Joe, my friend, what's good? Saying, Brad, this game was a disaster. Yeah, for sure. And Taco Man saying we've seen, yeah. For anyone that hasn't seen it, I would actually suggest go back to the Rams All 22 and see that, like when we reviewed that, because that was so funny, Taco Man, when we were reviewing that. It's like the backups for the Rams really were blocking. They were just executing better than our guys. Like, they're backups. They're backup caliber players. Now, to be fair, we have a couple backups out there, but still. So we got the motion. Handoff up the middle. Let's see how this develops, because it looks like Borum just got cooked. So motion. We got the motion. So then you got there, 2, and then someone should take white. Boom. Then boom. You can't do that, right? You have 2 people on the outside if you're Borum, because you see Baker come down in the box. So the idea is that, well, maybe you can take one of these guys. He goes with no one. Darnell at least kind of takes Collier. I don't know why this keeps jumping so far back. Sorry about that, everyone. I'll do a better job. Yep. Right off the jump, gets past him. But good recovery, at least. You got Stills right there. Then ultimately, Buda Baker's one of the better tackling players out there. Yeah, you could have, if you're nitpicking, you could say you could run to the right a little bit more, like over to the right guard. But yeah, you don't block Buda Baker. Buda Baker's going to make the tackle. That's what he does. All right. Here's when it starts to hail. Snap. Got yet again that whole double pulling. So what you're hoping, boom, boom, or I would like to see, yep, that's exactly what I wanted to see, where you do the switch, he goes there, he hits him, boom. And you have the numbers. It's just Collier gets the best of, he gets on the outside of Darnell Wright. He kind of knows where this is going. He's right there, and he's supposed to be able to run through this hole, but the hole, because you're hoping Darnell can take this guy, then you go boom, boom, and then right up here. But you just simply don't see it. Because of that, he cuts back, doesn't execute, doesn't work. Another play. Not gonna blame Swift. We went from like week 1 and 2, like everything was kind of Swift's, like Swift made a lot of bad reads. But now out here, it's like Swift's been doing everything that you need him to do. I just want to see the blocking on the outside. Okay. DJ just wants to touch him just enough so that he gets out of the way. Okay. That was his job. Cool. I just, on these outsides, I always like to just kind of see what those wideouts are doing. It's always hard on this angle to just see what's happening with that. So DJ blocks him so that he can go around. So you should go boom. That's good sideways block that you want to see. You should be able to hit him. Go to the outside. That's where 2. Or is he actually not supposed to take him? That's something that he might not, might have not actually supposed to have been taking him and then just continue forward. But because yeah, Baker then just there's not enough people to block. So yeah, not really much else you can ask. Unless you just want to say, hey, maybe you can go against that corner and just try and beat him there. But this is the problem with our plays, right? It's like, oh man, where's other stuff. Okay. So now we're on to the third quarter. Nice. Just about halfway through. With the running plays. Got your motion. Toss left. Just check out some of these blocks on the outside. Keenan tries to take the inside guy. I feel with this. So, yeah, so you got there. Rome should go around here. And this is where I think, like, you already have the center. You should take this guy. Because boom, 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 boom. That should be blocked up, but Keenan stays back. Coleman Shelton's not that fast. DJ doesn't get a good block. So then you have two people. And that's what's going to happen. Budda Baker makes another tackle. Just look at some of the blocking. Tevin kind of lets him through a little bit. Okay. Pryor running with his guy. That's good. Yeah, just no one's blocking Budda Baker. DJ misses his. Tevin just does a little Olay. He can't do much. But yeah, then you got two people out here. Bourne can't really come back on him. And yeah, like, so ultimately, Coleman should have taken who Keenan was going to block, but Keenan should have went and got Baker. Baker's making that tackle. That's that's why he makes so much money. He's one of the best tackling safeties in the league. So yeah, like, this is where you should game plan for, like, their only good player on defense. Going against the Cardinals, they don't have many good playmakers except for this guy right here, Budda Baker. So the fact that he's not being blocked in the running game is just a little pitiful. So, yeah. All right, let's see why this is so bad. And Taco Man, good question. Who do I want for a new head coach? If we do it, Ben Johnson. I think it has to be Ben Johnson, just because here's the thing. If you look at, like, the best head coaching candidates year over year, a lot of times the best ones never actually are the best ones. But to me, it's like you have to give it a shot, because if you're able to get his offense, right? If you're able to get that offense, that's what you want to see. And to me, I don't think you can go defensive head coach, like, especially in the modern era right now. You really can't go defensive head coach anymore, because I still remember when we were looking at Shane Waldron. Here, I'll switch it to the other view. Like, when we went with Shane Waldron, the whole thing was Shane Waldron was actually one of the best offensive coordinators on the market. It's just because the best offensive coordinators are getting head coach jobs, and the best play callers are all head coaches. So yeah, to me, Ben Johnson, I agree with Bears Bones. Like, he's got to be the pick, because you win with offense, and then you can just find a defensive coordinator, because people aren't really, like, hiring them as much. So yeah, that's my take is, Ben Johnson could be a horrific head coach, or he could be, like, absolutely amazing. To me, he's worth it. And he's been, like, the hot name for the past 3 seasons, it feels like. So, and also Ben Johnson seems to be, like, the guy that he doesn't have a true McVay system or Shanahan system. Ben Johnson's Ben Johnson. And so that's, to me, he's the prize. He's the prize. You go big, if anything, right? So if this season, and I think that's something to be optimistic about if you're a Bears fan. If this season goes terribly wrong, Ben Johnson. And if this season goes terribly right, or amazingly right, then we have an amazing season, right? So to me, win-win with all that. So let's flip over to this view. Let's see why this was so bad. So right off the jump, they're all shifting to essentially the left side. We're watching our right, their left. So they're all shifting. So thinking that Tevin should get him. And probably he has to take him because you're not going to. He's so far out wide that, yep. But he just blows right by Tevin. He's thinking, well, maybe maybe Shelton, Shelton's looking at this guy all the way through. I think that he thought that he was going to go here. Ultimately, Stills goes right by. And you have Borum also making the same mistake. I think he thinks he's coming too. We have 2 Olays here. So he goes right by Borum. He's there. And then we have a defensive end just because you have Cole as the fullback. Cole tries to hit his block. There's already a guy there. The only way that he can do anything is to just literally sprint around Cole. But Cole's getting shoved back. Jenkins is getting blown back. And yeah, that is gross. But Bears Bone saying, do you fire Eberflus and have Washington interim coach? Good question. I don't think that the Bears are going to fire anyone. And I think, too, the thing about interim head coaches is they're good to have as a little burst of energy, but long term, they never actually work out. So I think, to me, I don't know. Unfortunately, you're going to have to keep Flus is kind of my guess. And also they're going to, right? All right, so we got double, single, double. So you have some of the numbers. You have him cracking back here. Hoping one can take him. Borum. Whoop. Getting cooked around the outside. And then you already have Pryor kind of on the ground. Then no one can really take these guys. So you have 2 people right in the hole. Lovely stuff. The running game started out well. Little run here. This is technically a pass. So let's break this down as a pass at least. So fake handoff. And you also have the little bit of motion. So you're assuming zone. That's exactly what you get. You got your 2 high. You have Cole just on the outside. Swift here. And then you have the rollout. You can maybe hit more. Let's watch full speed. I don't is it just me or does it look like DJ Moore is just jogging this whole play? I mean, he's open. I feel like you can pull that trigger right there. But yeah, just gross. How far into the game was this? Third quarter, 2 minutes left, down 24-9. And yeah, I agree with Taco Man. The whole right, blaming Stevenson but not taking accountability. Now I will say Eberflus at least took some accountability, or had the coaching staff take some accountability after this game. So I liked what he had to say at the end of the game, but it feels a little too late. Hopefully they can actually bring it back together though. So I do agree. All right, let's see what we do here. Got Roshan. Oh, man. So they're all shifting. They all want to go this way. And White just kind of throws him off to the side. Rome wants to hit back. He's there. You got Jenkins on his guy. And honestly, Rome at least takes his guy. And Shelton trips. So right now it looks good. I mean, now you have him right there. And Borum just whiffs on him right there. Honestly, it could have been a better play. If you didn't have a trip, you didn't have Borum whiff, you'd have something. You'd have something really good. And this is the thing. Like, it just... running game comes down to execution. Just simple execution. And I think we're just not seeing that. All right, we got a run play with Caleb, or pass play. That turns into a run. So we got 3 down, 2 up top. He's looking left. And immediately you got a little cover 2. You have a little curl. So he's looking left. He's got the curl. Could hit that curl right there. But you have to be quick on it, right? And right there, he senses, he gets the pressure. You have 3 up top in the zone, and then you have 3 down low. Right, that window's kind of already closed. You got Cole coming back at least. But now you have Caleb out. So Caleb's now scrambling. Let's see what they do now that they see him scrambling. And you just, I don't know, because you can't really do you can't really throw that. Unless you really, just lead him right here and try to get him right there. Like, you could maybe take advantage of that. If you throw back, that is a risky throw. He decides just to, yeah. This sounds crazy. They need to work on, I feel like we're going to say this, already. Because just watching the game first time through, they need to work on some of those little things. So let's see. Let's just check out the blocking. Classic stunt to the left, standard. Oh, then you have a stunt to the right too. Picking up the stunt just didn't work. So our Achilles heel, stunts. Our game goes about as well as we can pick up stunts. And how well Cole Kmet gets included. I agree. I think that, especially with the fades, Taco Man, all those fades, I feel like he's just waiting for that flag. Oh, and here's the safety. Or the close to be safety. And this is when Jake Curran's in. Completely just absolutely whiffs on the block. You can't be doing that in the red zone. It's not a good look. All right, let's see what happens here. Okay, double, should be good. Cole's got him, round block there, should be good. But we know it isn't. He gets inside leverage on Cole, and can just put him down. So he just runs straight to the middle, takes him out. That's it. That's it for the running game. We haven't gone through the passing game yet, so we'll do that next, but yeah, I agree. We need full contact practice. How do we feel just from the running attack? Because, yeah, it does feel like we need that full contact practice back. We were looking good at the beginning, and then it just felt like we just couldn't do anything later on. And yet again, it comes down to execution. We just simply were not, the execution is not there. We're not taking the people that we should, and then just flat out whiffs that we just have out there where nothing's happening, or 2 people are making the tackles. And also block Buda Baker. He's, he made a couple actual plays, but the other ones we're just not blocking him. Just flat out not blocking him. So Gross. Tevin Jenkins is really the only one that stands out to me as someone who didn't mess up. Like there was we saw in that passing snap, but Tevin's the only one to me that didn't do bad. The only other person that kind of had something that is at least noteworthy is Darnell Wright. Darnell Wright was good, had some bad little run snaps there, but Pryor, Borum were bad at run blocking, and then Shelton was below average. Shelton wasn't great. So yeah, lovely. Let's flip over to the offense, to the actual quarterback. So now we have, and I looked at this, it's a little crazy. We have 47 passing snaps, which I felt high. Let's see. First snap. This is first play of the game. Quick little short. Perfect. And that's what you want to see. Kind of see it. Recognizes it, throws it short. Recognizes they're playing man because 2's following out there. Short little play. Good stuff. Let's go. Pass blocking. Good. So far, so good. Okay. So moving out. 5 wide. Let's see what they have. They don't have anyone super, super far back, but you're kind of looking at this like, okay, well, he's probably going to drop back, and you are curious what the linebacker will do. Probably zone then, if they're doing it this way. Yep. So they're playing a zone. He's looking left. And what do we have on the left-hand side? Nothing much. He's looking back. You have 2 short routes. You have him coming in. To me, it looks like he's looking back at Keenan, so you should throw, I think, this right underneath if he's crashing up. And he does, but incomplete. And then what were they doing on the left-hand side? You have deep and there, and honestly, it does kind of work. This also works too. It's a longer developing play. I'm actually curious why this is actually like his first read. Like if I'm looking at progressions, right? These are I always like to kind of go for the quickest progressions first. These are 2 quick little curls, right? So these are easy routes. And this takes a good while. And this is also first down. But yeah, let's just look at full speed. He pats it. Look. Where he pats it, that's where you should. He has him. Because, 3's up. You throw it right there. That's that split second. That split second. It beats the zone. It beats it. It's there. Just Caleb held it. Caleb held it a little long. Sean, what's good? Hope you're doing well. Just got into the quarterback breakdown, so you did not miss much. Let's check out the blocking. They're just rushing 3. And when they rush 3, we can hold them. Wright doing a good job? Yeah, Wright did a very good job. He was on an island. But man, Caleb, the little pump. It's there. It was there. Okay. Let's see what happens at the very beginning. So we have the motion. He's looking. So you have that. So you have him running out. So you're kind of assuming some sort of zone. And you're looking left. So you kind of feel like, well, maybe you could do something there. He has to get past here. Which he does. And then, then you have DJ going out. Then you have Rome. Goes to the outside, sees Rome, throws it. I mean, good play for Caleb. And also, I like that Keenan's at least running with him, right? Because you can at least throw it to Keenan too. Difficult throw, but at least Keenan's in there. Let's look at the blocking. Because this is where they send him on the blitz. You got a 4 look. You got the linebacker there. You have the motion. Does that throw any other looks? He starts creeping up right now. And Pryor does a whole shift left. They're all looking this way. They're all looking left. They chose poorly. But honestly, Caleb, great move. I'm actually surprised he even got out there. That's right. We just went from good basic play, first play of the game. Then we did second play, which was too slow for Caleb. Then we had this play, which is a great play by Caleb because breaks out of the sack and then is able to make the make the throw. Then what? Are we going to see a wide receiver drop? Like we're just going to have every scope of the imagination out here. Let's see what we have here. So he's looking right. Oh, I'm curious. He's probably looking here. You got a little zone coverage right here. So you have Rome sitting in the zone here, and it looks like you actually have Cole going deep. Very, very tight throw. That's a dart. That's a little risky of a throw. But look at this. I think with zone, right? And I'm happy that he makes the throw. But you have Cole jetting down the sideline in this zone. I think that's what the play. And was this first down? This is 2nd and 17, so we needed some yards. I feel like Cole would have, Cole's got his guy right there. But hey, good throw, right? You could have maybe tried to get more. Gets the yards. Good. I don't hate it. Next level throw. Also, Taco Man asking, is Allen washed? I feel like we're going to see him washed today. I think that's what we're going to see today. And then Sean saying offensive line playing this game was pretty bad. No answers for how Arizona brought pressure. Yeah, so that's what I'm curious to see with this. And then Waldron brought all of his problems to Chicago. Yeah. Let's see what we got here. So they have the fake pressure. He goes deep. Boom, boom, boom. And yeah, that good simulated pressure. He drops back. They need to have a code word. I don't know if they actually do, but they need to be dropping, or something. Because now you have Swift on him. And maybe that's why also Caleb's listen, I just got to get rid of this. Because he does it. And actually, yeah, pocket closing. That's a really good throw. That is a dot. I know we were saying yesterday, need anything optimistic? This is a good play. We had two good plays from Caleb. One, he needed to throw a little earlier. I need to have a sheet. We have a tally. Maybe next time I'll have a tally of just all that. All right, so now got the 5 wide, quick out. Okay, gets the first. So you want to see. So you have the 5 wide, you have the 2 linebackers in, so you're assuming that it's probably zone, which exactly it is, because if it was man and they're playing on DJ Moore, good night. But yet again, DJ Moore in the slot against a linebacker, you throw it. Actually, I don't know if 44 is actually a linebacker. No offense to the Popo family, but good play. Quick out. Shelton getting a little pushed inside. Yeah, good play. Now, it did feel this way, that this first drive was just very well put together, methodical. He's looking right. They're playing a man, single high man. the cover one in the middle. And what you have here, you have single coverage on the outside. He ends up throwing it to the running back. Interesting. Interesting that he decided that, because you have the cover one look, so you literally have the linebacker right there. Nothing going on with DJ. I just kind of want to see what the wideouts are doing up here. One could say Cole. Oh, Rome wants it. Rome wants it. But hey, he gets some yards. I don't love the decision, because I don't really get it. Don't get that. Okay. Okay, so you're kind of having this max protect. You got only 3 people running routes. Any delay routes right now? And yeah, because it's third down, you're trying to have these long developing routes. They're running man to man, so you're hoping DJ can get open with his guy. DJ's completely covered. So yeah, you got the long developing routes. Covered. Yeah, they're draped all over the wide receivers. Can't throw it there. But then let's also look at the offensive line. Okay, because this is max protect, so you expect it not to be resulted in a sack. So, in theory, everyone has a guy, and Roshan's the bonus. Roshan's looking on the inside. Darnell gets beat. Yeah. Darnell just gets beat. Darnell gets beat. Pryor gets walked back. Roshan decides to try and help with the switch, which normally is a good idea. How things have been. But yeah, the right side just breaks down. And then I think Roshan also probably is trying to step up so that he can go out for his route. But yeah, right side just completely breaks down. And Takaman, good point. You're saying, I feel everyone is forcing the narrative that Allen is the vet that he needs to lean on. What about DJ? That's the thing. DJ is the number one wideout. I know I was talking about Keenan just because he's such a route runner like that, but we're not seeing that savviness with his routes, as he's actually kind of open right now. And then that guy jumps. So let's just look at this again. You have Buddha at least a little bit on the inside. So it kind of looks a little bit like man right off the jump. He runs in. But then when you see it, they start playing more of a zone. So you have DJ sitting here, and look at this. You have Rome right out here. So boom, sit there. Throw it, and that was a good throw. Okay. Block. Hey, Cole's blocking his guy darn well. And we have like a full max, we got some good protection out here. We kept 2 people back in protection. That's there. That's there. At first, I thought it was tipped. I was watching that with my dad. Sorry, Dad. Because I thought that it was tipped. Because it looked a little wobbly. It wasn't. It's right there. That is a beautifully placed ball. This is why we watch the tape. I mean, we still have a lot of game left, but to me with this, Caleb hasn't been bad. The line's been bad, Wide receivers haven't gotten open. Caleb has had a couple mistakes, like we've said. But that was a beautifully placed ball right there. I'm actually feeling slightly better, which I didn't think I would say about this game. I don't want to watch. We should just skip the entire second half. Because this is also when the offense actually looked semi-competent. All right, he's looking left. Gets the ball out. Tries to lead it. Tries to lead it to Keenan. Let's just see kind of where his decisions kind of come into play here. So he's looking at this. They're running a zone. They're kind of doing that little, like a Tampa 2 with Buddha being that Brian Urlacher role in two safeties deep. And then he spots that kind of an aggressive throw because he's like, all right, and he thinks he's going to go more deep. He cuts it off, goes, because he's still supposed to be going deep, and he thinks he's going to be a little bit farther and just right out the reach. Let's see how far off. Talking man saying, don't the Cards have the worst pass rush? It's like third worst. So it's not good. But we kind of have this. So this is kind of like what Flores does a lot with the Vikings, which I'm afraid to face now, where they have people out here where it's like, okay, so because who's number 2 on their team? Or who's that? Mac Wilson. So you have a linebacker out here. You have 44 up at the line. He goes back. They're sending someone else in, so that's actually kind of a dumb look because we already are expecting someone, and he's actually cutting in. So yeah, thanks for that, guys. Not a good play call from the defensive side. Darnell, I don't love that throw. Yeah, just that seems more like a miscommunication. Like that just seemed off. But overthrow, right? Overthrow, miscommunication, we don't know. It just didn't happen. I'm blaming both Caleb and Keenan for that. Get on the same page. Both of you at fault. Should have been, it was a good read. All right, but let's see what we're at now. First look. He has it if he wants easy yards. Doesn't. So he's looking back. Rome, maybe. Yeah, you have the Matt Nagy special with 3 curls right away. Boom. 3 curls. So you got to get the ball out fast. Because when it's not there, what else do you have? So he starts scrambling. You got Keenan trying to do something. You kind of want to almost run back. I think to me, it's like you got to watch some, I hate saying this, you got to watch some Packer film. You got to watch what Aaron Rodgers did. What did Jordy Nelson do all the time? Because Jordy made a killing off of just those little side passes and everything like that. Ultimately, throws it away. You got to get that. If you know you have 3 curls hitting there, get the ball out. Because if you're not getting the ball out fast, that's what happens. Also, we have an ad coming up, so I will wait on this. We'll wait. We'll wait till everybody's back. We'll wait about 30 seconds. We'll wait till everyone's back from the ad. Why? Because I love you guys. So far, I like what we're seeing. I don't hate it. I think what I mean by I like it is I don't hate it. I don't think that it's this gigantic, oh my gosh, what the heck is Caleb Williams doing? I think so far it's been okay. It's kind of like what I was expecting. I mean, I wasn't expecting it to be this good. I thought it was all going to be bad. Yet again, we still have the second half to watch. But so far it's encouraging. So far it's encouraging, at least what we're seeing. So Yeah, Bears Bones saying, why couldn't we have gotten it to Komet, right? Like, I think that's the thing there. But let's go back. I think people are back from commercials. Sorry that you had to see political commercials. We have one more day of political commercials, right? All right. So I think everyone should be back from the commercial. All right, snap. 4, bring in pressure on the outside. Also, we ran the shift because, yeah, they have a guy there. But yet again, they're lining up Mac Wilson super, super wide. And then they just at the very last minute, as soon as they start seeing the motion, they bring in Buddha. The defensive end goes out wide. Buddha's here. Borum goes, you know what? I'm going to go after this guy. And Caleb does what not a lot of people can do. Buddha misses the tackle, and he goes out. But yet again, this is what we were talking about. You're looking his way. Hit him. You have three curls. Get the ball to Komet right there. It's not just because I took his over on yards at 30 yards because I thought he could get 30 yards. Because I was like, all right, the offense could get humming. No catches, no targets. That should have been a target right there. That negative on Caleb there. And yes, the offensive line gave up pressure and stuff like that. But when you have those 3 curls, take that. Take that for sure. There's not like a larger developing play that's going on there. That's seemingly the purpose. So you have the handoff, the fake handoff. So simple, easy to DJ. Otherwise, you got this going across and there. So DJ and there. Goes to DJ. Good choice. All right, good play. DJ, just go down. Just go down. When we were watching the game, I don't know about y'all, but like when I was watching the game, we're like, just go down. Like, just go down there. Yeah, with this, you don't really see any blocking. Smart, right? Just neutral play. All right. Look at that. Let's just see how this develops. So you got the trips. Short. Stops. Wide open. Caleb sees it, throws it on the money. Rome, I think, tries to cut it back and get back here. I mean, to me, it's like, no, just go on the sideline right there. This is like what I hate when scouting reports that I write. I still don't think that Rome has good yards after the catch. Like, that was my biggest negative, but beautiful throw. Beautiful throw. I was too busy looking at the beautiful throw that we had. So they have that kind of fake pressure. Blitz. Good pass. Very good pass off there. Good stuff. Beautiful throw. Beautiful catch. Tries to cut. That's nice. That's how you get your quarterback throwing some deep balls. Just give him a air room of like 10 yards. Wide open. And I think so far too, I mean, anybody in the chat, let me know. I haven't seen any plays that I've been ticked off about, like from Shane Waldron, because I saw some people talking about should Shane Waldron give up play calling duties. And I saw that. I was like, what? Like, why is that even a discussion that's going on right now? It just seems like, yeah, let's keep watching, right? There's still a lot of game. So Caleb takes a snap, tries to like kind of stay left because it looks like, okay, you have a safety back. So you want to see what this safety does. Is he going to be coming up? Is this going to be the true deep, or are they going to like kind of switch it back? You see him coming up. So he's trying to get the eyes, but as soon as that, Buddha is just on it. He's looking for DJ. He doesn't like what he sees with DJ. I think you could probably get something with DJ. Comes back. I don't like that. Are we in the bad portion of the game now? I think that's it. I like that. And then let's see what's happening on this bottom part. You kind of got that there. Okay, so Keenan's is literally just like sitting down. And then here, Rome's essentially using this guy as a pick. Oh, man. You have Rome. I don't like this play from Caleb because we'll see how close the pressure was, because you can see, like, if he's speeding up and taking the check down, I don't mind that. But man, if he just looks fully, people are open right there. You want to see DJ get a little more open. He wants to go to DJ there, just doesn't. Let's see how this is. This feels like a negative on Caleb. Okay. For there, you got the super wide stance there. 5-man rush. Yeah. Let's look at it full speed. And what's he looking back? Yeah, he sees this guy, because, like, literally, this is when, like, we don't see what Caleb sees, but all he sees is this gigantic dude running straight at him. And unfortunately, it scares him out of it, because he has Rome open, he has Cole open. And so then that's when he just sees this guy, and he doesn't think that that Tevin's going to get back, so that's why he throws the check down. So that at least explains why he's feeling that way. I don't like the result, but that's what's going on there. Yeah, is he seeing ghosts? Yeah. He didn't see a ghost. He saw a 300-pound Samoan, like, just coming right at him. That's what he saw. Let's see on the outside. Oof. Yeah, Rome gets some good separation there, but then you see down here, you got man. Yeah, Keenan just is completely locked up. So you have Keenan completely locked up. Typically, you have your little drag right here, which is Cole. Cole's not really doing much. Typically, they're going farther to the outside. I don't know why he's stopping with that. And then, yeah, Rome just doesn't get up. Rome's not open. Keenan's completely locked up. 34 just catches up with Rome. Ultimately, yeah, nothing there. Nothing there. Receivers not receivers not helping them here. So last one, more of a Caleb. So first thing on this drive, beautiful throw by Caleb and good play call. And then you had some decisions, and then you see this. And Shy Drax, what's good? I was curious where you were. But good, no worries at all, my friend. Glad to see you out of here. So yeah, you're not going to get any of these. So ultimately, nothing. But let's see here. So you got 3 up, and then you have 2. It looks like they're going to do some sort of, it's either going to be a zone or man. And right now, the way that they're looking, this looks like man. Here we go. Here's the fade. They're going to try and throw that. Just a little outside. Not pretty. Let's see how it looks. to be honest, I'm going to look at the sideline. It looked like the ball placement was, I mean, to me, it's you want to try to put it right in the corner so that they can make a play on it. A little high. But yeah, I just don't like fades. The whole analytics community doesn't like fades. It's not just me. Yeah, just doesn't. They're fun when they work, right? Like, they're cool when they work because it's like, oh man, do you see what they just did? All right, so you got the motion. And when you run the motion, let's just see what that defense gives them. So right now you got Buddha coming in. Then right when they shift, they go out. So what you're thinking is, okay, well then maybe this is going to be man because he shifts over to Keenan. And he goes there. So you're maybe thinking that it's man. It's looking like man. So right then, Caleb sees this. He's going to throw the fade because he goes, okay, I got one-on-one with Keenan Allen. I don't like how Keenan plays this. Now looking at it, because I was like, oh, that's a bad throw by Caleb. He turns around early and goes all the way back. Tries to box out and yesterday I was saying I didn't like where Caleb was throwing. I like this placement. I just don't like how Keenan judges the ball in the air. Maybe he doesn't realize that he's in his 30s and he can't jump the way he used to, right? I'm in my 30s. I can't jump the way I used to. But yeah, like Chet, am I crazy? Like that looks like a well-placed ball. Like that looks like a well-placed ball that just Keenan pulled up a little short on. And also that's what it looks like. But also look. So we got the fade, and honestly, I don't hate that, but look at this. DJ's wide. DJ's wide. That's a walk-in touchdown. Why do I not like fades? Because you get stuff like this. Oh, man. He saw the single coverage, and he's going to go for it, right? He sees the single coverage. He reads it. I mean, Caleb threw a good ball. I'll give him that. Yeah, no wonder DJ was upset. Yeah, like he's got a touchdown right there. But yet again, the ball was out, and this is where like I know that there's going to be someone that watches this later and gets really pissed off. Like, I don't think Shane Wald, like it's a lot of these plays. Shane has some stupid plays and some stupid ideas, like handing it off to Kramer that just don't work out. But like some of these, like that there's wide open people on that. So yeah, then we really didn't see a lot of screens now that I'm thinking about it too. But yeah, they just completely sniff out the screen. Doesn't work. Yeah. And Shy Drax, you missed a little bit too, because like DJ also had a pretty good spot that he could have had, but yeah, these guys read it, blow it up. Where are we at in the game now? Second quarter. We're almost halfway there. Another reason why DJ's mad. So right now he's looking at DJ one-on-one. He thinks DJ's going to stop. DJ clearly doesn't. And yeah, not on the same page. Let's just look what else happens on this. Yep, clear out. Yeah, ball's already out. Yeah, Getsy's available. Right? Let's look at the blocking. Bourne beat to the outside. Ball's out quick. Good block. Pryor, at least in the pass blocking's been, I mean, actually he got beat on that other time too. Yeah, Shadrax, we did the running stuff. Yeah, Pryor was not looking good. Okay, 2 outs. I mean, you got that. That's covered. Those are covered. Got you deep. I mean, you could probably place it out there if you really want to, but he goes short. I went from hating Swift to like he's trying so hard. He's doing what he needs to. He fixed what he needed to do. That's what makes me respect him. But yeah, this is a... So right when I say this stuff about Waldron, there is stuff like this where it's like, all right, we got a lot of short stuff. But I mean, everyone's got stuff like this. I don't know. The thing is, like in the NFL, everybody hates their play caller. I think to me, it still goes down to execution. If you want to hate him for the execution, then yes, I fully back that. Or like instilling the execution aspect, because the blocking has been bad in the running stuff, and the run blocking was horrific. Deep ball. And here's the thing. Now you can tell he's trying to feed DJ. He sees this. They're showing a single high. So you're going to have one-on-one. He wants to give DJ a shot. And yeah, this is just flat out overthrown. Yeah. Overthrown. That's not even close. That's a bad throw. I mean, he also wasn't even open. He just gave it to him one-on-one. Yeah. This is what we're talking about with like the whole not giving someone even a chance. And let's just check out the blocking. Pass blocking wasn't bad there. But yeah. He can't even jump for that. If he was standing still, he couldn't even touch that ball. Like that was... Now how far are we into this? All right, yep. Just at the end of the first half. Bad throw there. We got to break that down. I pushed the wrong button. So we're in the 2-minute warning. Caleb's looking right. You have the short. Not going to happen. So he goes through his reads yet again. The good part, goes through his reads. You got this like zone that they're kind of running, or it looks like more of a zone that they're running. Boom, boom. And you got Cole. You got Cole, all this green grass. You're coming back. You got it. You got this. If you make this throw, I win my bet. Cole gets his 30 yards over. But he's there, and instead, DJ cuts back. DJ does stuff. And DJ gets it. But also, like, you had Cole. Cole's the easier. Like, you have Cole. Kudos to DJ, but I don't know. Like, the past 5 plays feels like he's been trying to force it to DJ. Like, they've been trying to give it to DJ. And Caleb's actively trying to give it to DJ. That's what it feels like. It feels like the rookie's like, I'm sorry, let me give you the ball. But hey, he did it. He did well when the ball was in his hands. But after that missed touchdown, here, I just want to see that. Where was it? Where's the deep left to Keenan Allen? We had the miss. Or where was it? Where was that little play? Arizona 11. So here's the incomplete to Keenan Allen. And then, then to DJ. He's just been trying to feed it to DJ ever since. So that's what it looks like. Yeah, exactly. He caught it. He ran it. That's good. But I don't like after he wasn't open, now we're trying to feed it to him. Just want to call that out there, right? That after that play, we started trying to feed it to DJ. Just interesting observation. Let's see here. He sees Cole. That guy's driving on it. He pumps. I like the pump. And then you got that, if you could. Wait, yeah. You could. That's what you have on both sides. Both sides, you have the identical stuff. They're running cover 2, which is like absolutely perfect for this because you have the highs supposed to take the top. Caleb does the pump, which is what you need to open this up to then throw. He just doesn't end up throwing it. I'd say negative on Caleb there. Yet again, Chet, keep me honest. Okay, let's check out the pressure. No one's really on this side. So then you have him sit back. Okay, let me just call something up. This is stupid from Coleman Shelton's perspective. You literally have 3 people right here. So Borum's got him. He's got him. He's got him. Ball is snapped. Shelton's like, I got to help out with 95. There's a lot more people on this side. Or you have the person in the middle, but you have one extra person on this side. So you should probably lean a little bit more on this side. But he's leaning more towards here. You should be like trying to help out with stills, like right from the jump. Now, would that completely prevent the pressure? Maybe not. It would at least help with some of this. So that's the thing. That's the thing. And then throw away. Or throws it away when, yet again, does a good pump fake to Cole. Does a good pump, draws the corner in. You got to hit that, right? Didn't love that. So Shadrax agreed. Hit the like. Bearski, what's good? Bad performance. Agreed. But yeah, that was just a perfect example of just like the holding too long right there. Looking right. Looks like they're kind of doing a similar thing. And then they hit with a separate. Yep. Next play. I don't love the idea of like you're trying to hit them with the same look. Because typically when you do something like this, especially since he's looking out to this right-hand side, and they're kind of giving you a similar exact situation, giving you a zone, more of a cover 3 look, or cover 3, cover 6, just 3 deep. Seeing that. But yeah, comes back, goes to Rome. Honestly, good play. I mean, not good play by Caleb. I thought that's good going through your reads. Yet again, stuff we did not see last year. That's good. That's good. Okay. Got some blocking at least. Darnell for this game has been a lot of times like in the back. So you could try and flutter it right there. We know he doesn't because he doesn't actually throw it to Cole at all this game. He looks back, maybe go here, or he could just hit the little dump off. And right now he still wants something to happen, but you got to know. Yeah. This I'm putting on Caleb. Because the routes that you got here, yeah, DJ's doesn't really make sense because you do have Cole there. And then on this other side, you have the stop. And then going across the middle, you could maybe potentially lead. Also don't know why Keenan doesn't like run it a little bit more in the middle too. But yeah, you just got to get the ball out. You could throw it to Cole. You could throw it to Keenan even, like just kind of lead him out. And then you also have the dump off. So you literally have 3 options. That's a bad play by Caleb. Just hold on to the ball too long. And we showed this before that there was another play that he saw the pressure, and then essentially that pressure, he throws it to Roshan, and ultimately he had 2 people wide open on the left-hand side. And as he starts turning, he saw someone, So that might have been why, kind of seeing ghost, as we were saying. Now with this, go back to the all reliable of a screen. Yeah, rookie being a rookie. Well executed. Good stuff. Like to see Swift at least hold on to the ball, especially it's coming down. So we got man-to-man. You have a singled up with your vet. Inside. Oh, I forgot it was this play. Oh. Yet again, like, if you want to see something good, look at when Caleb gets his ball out. Like, that's... He gets it out fast. That's perfect. Like, that's perfect. That's what you want out of Caleb there. And let's just see the line. Everybody kind of collapses on the inside. I was like, well, what's Roshan doing? Oh, yeah, he's going out there. Passing those people there. And you'd like to see Larry at least do more of a pass and then at least shift. He'd be going against 2 people. But, geez, that's for a first, too. Like, that's what we were talking about. There was 35 seconds. That's a first down. Man, I wasn't ready for that play. I wasn't ready for that. All right. I feel like the defensive tape review, it's going to be insanely fast because we gave up so many rushing yards. They'll be like, nah, I don't want to see this. Okay, so now we are on to the third quarter. So we're on to the third quarter. Looking right. He's got the 2, so you know that we have man-to-man, single high. You got Keenan, try to do this little out route. He doesn't love that. I mean, to be fair to Keenan, I actually think that he has a pretty good thing, and I don't think he wants to try to go deep. You have the single high. He cuts back. He looks back. You have... I like what Cole's doing. But at that time, that's when the timer's going off. Because what do you have down here? The full. He kind of hits him a little bit. Yeah. When he goes back, there's really nothing there. Only thing I could say is that's NFL Open. I think that you just throw that. Just drive on that. Cuts back, nothing's there, pressure's there. So, because he doesn't go to his first read, it breaks down, pressure's there. Okay. A weird cluster by your two best offensive linemen out there. So yeah, Tevin gets beaten inside. Then Darnell gets beaten inside. Darnell not having a great game. I mean, not to Darnell's standards, right? It's not saying like Darnell's the cause of all this. Not at all. But, just for being kind of seen as the top or like, this is the only negative we've really seen with Tevin too much. Some of the passing snaps, but Tevin's been, to me, the best. Tevin clearly has been the best lineman. Darnell Wright hasn't been having as... Darnell Wright has let up 2 sacks already. I mean, technically 3 from what we're seeing. But the other one was just Caleb holding onto the ball too long. 2 were him just actually getting beat. So let's see there. But I don't fault Caleb so much for that. The pass protection breaks down. But yeah, ultimately he just didn't go to his first read. That's the cause of it. And then here, this is 3rd and long. Drive, throw, good. But yet again, it's 3rd down, so that's why they'll let you have that. Maybe he counted the hash marks wrong. Like, all right, I think he must have. Because he's like, there's no way we're this far back. I think he just counted the 2, sat down, instead of sitting down here. But because you can see as soon as he hits there, he sits. So okay. Little chip from Everett. Collins trying to go to the outside. I mean, good pickup. Good blocking all around. Good blocking. So far, the pass blocking has been better than the run blocking. For sure. Run blocking was bad. Was real bad. For anyone that's watching now, like, yeah, the run blocking was really, really not pretty at all. Let's see what he's looking at. So you got to, overall, just looking at, as soon as you see this, you're seeing that they're in a cover 2, so 2 high. Everyone else kind of lines up at the line. You're going to have, so on this right-hand side, you have the little out to Swift. And then you have Rome. So what you're hoping is that maybe Rome can be a little bit behind here. So he has to make a decision of, is he going to charge or is he going to sit back with Rome? Never mind. Rome just sits down. I thought he was going to the out. So you could have, yeah, you don't want to. He's especially pulling there. But you at least have the dump off available. You have DJ flying down the middle. Not much. Yeah, they cover that. He ends up just staying. They were doing a lot of this, like, a lot of that, like, kind of true Tampa 2, where he's just flying with him. And yet, your dump off is getting a little bit high. But he makes a play. The only other thing I can think of is, so this is what Caleb's doing. He's looking to the outside. First read, not there, because he's kind of covering there. Second read, DJ. DJ's covered. Then I think what he's doing is he wants to go back to his dump off. But Swift gets impatient. Like, Swift should have actually just kind of sat there a little bit. Swift just goes deep. But honestly, very good play by Caleb, at least. I think he was just going through his progressions and then decided to throw it to the dump off. Yet again, this is where Cole was just not the next read. Or like Cole was so far down on it that he cuts back. But Cole is going to be there. But yeah, let's just see how the blocking goes. Good stuff. I mean, good. I mean, that's pretty good blocking. Scared to throw picks? I think so. I think he really is. I think he doesn't want to make any mistakes right now. Also, some of you are going to get an ad. I will wait for them. I will say, let me know when you're back from the ad. Don't want this stream to stop just because y'all are getting ads. Helps fund the show until the NFL copyright strikes me, which they have done the past couple times. But it's fun. It's fun no matter what. So, yeah, I agree, Shydrax needs to get some help for the line. I don't think I think that where they're going to get the help for the line is Ryan Bates. Ryan Bates coming back. But the problem is the tackles. I think if anything, so the funny part, Charles Leno, because when you look at actually who's available from an offensive line perspective, it just shows how bad the talent pool is. I was hearing a national show be like, well, Leno's available for like other people. I'm like, there's no way. There's no way. It's like, yeah, we're fine. We're fine now. But I think I know some of you brought up Bakhtiari. Bakhtiari is something that I definitely think would be good. Like if you're looking at left tackle, depending how long he's out, or even like with Darnell Wright, how serious his is as well. So yeah. But yeah, we'll see what ends up happening. Also, keep an eye out for Nate Davis. He might get Nate Davis and Khalil Herbert are two people to definitely be on the lookout for, because that is where it is. Cool. Everyone's back from the ad. Perfect. I think we should be all set. So let's get going with this next play. Snap, looking right. They're playing man. So you're kind of throw the out. Yep, throws the out. I still hate Caleb's deep ball, but it's like plays like this. This is a good play. Identify its man. You got the out route with your veteran. Throws it in traffic too. Like, why did they send this big blitz? He throws it out. That's a good play. That's a good play from your quarterback. Right, we're seeing rookie mistakes. We're seeing them go through progressions though, which is what you want to see. So how many people are they sending? They are sending the house. So they see this. Roshan goes to his assignment. They're sending just one more person than's available. So yeah, and honestly, it's pretty darn good. Pretty darn well. But good play. That's the thing is, there's the bad, but there's the good. Yet again, rookie quarterback. Seeing the deep. They want to see. It's like you kind of wish like DJ's looking back, but he's cooking. He's running. Oh, yeah. And then there's the stop. But at that time. This is where if you just had the line hold a little bit longer, because you can see they literally only have two people running routes here. Or three. Eventually three. But they are just banking on this. And it's open. It's open. And you can tell Caleb wants it. But Tevin just gets beat off the jump. And he wants to get it out as fast as he can. And I just want to see the accuracy on this. I wish it was the other angle. I like the other angle. Yeah, when you're looking at that, you got the Max Pro, so you got him there, two there. You have your best lineman going against him. It just gets karate chopped. And good step up. And Caleb just doesn't want to get smacked and throws it. It's just out of reach. Yeah. Imagine more time to throw. Like, imagine. This is why the Lions built through the line. This is why you drafted Penei Sewell. I mean, Penei Sewell, blue chip tackle, right? Joe Alt wasn't there for the Bears. That's the dream, right? When you get that person that is the true blue chip, right? That is just incredible. Yeah, you have if Tevin just holds his block, that's good. All right, so they're running zone here. Kind of that little, yet again, kind of that similar. They've been doing that with the too high, little shallow, kind of that true, like little Tampa 2. And he throws it in there. DJ doesn't even try. And you can tell DJ's pissed. But also, after all the good that we saw with Caleb, then this just, that's not even catchable. That's not even catchable. Let's check out the blocking. And I did think that, like, I was hoping the line would play a little bit better this year. I really did. But right now, I mean, you do have injuries. You have an injury to the left tackle. Technically, Bates is an actual starter, and Nate Davis just sucked. He did. But yeah, that was a really bad pass. All right, so then here, now we're getting more pressure. He wants to go left. That guy cuts in. And this is, yep. This one you can chalk up, like, for who to blame. The pressure they're sending. It's only 4 people. It's going to be very hard when we go against the Vikings with their disguised stuff, because Borum's completely turned around here. Not even looking at this guy. But yet again, this is a look where if he has time, we've seen Caleb make this play. But he has to start moving because a guy's coming right at him. And then another guy's right there, because he would look right here and try to get this here. So instead, he has to run, get sacked. Good point with Shy Drag. So like an entire just draft recap. I was even debating on going through my draft board again, just like who I had, just to kind of see. I know there's some people, I didn't like Jaden Daniels, but now Jaden Daniels is doing great. Quarterbacks, and I'll stand on this. I know some people will rub it in my face. Quarterbacks, no one can get right. And also, yet again, takes 3 years or so. Yeah. This is bad. So they have this. They're trying to go with this. Why is he not even? I don't understand what Borum's doing here. You literally have one on the outside. Baker's deep. And so you're assuming he goes here. He flat out just doesn't even want to block Collins. It's dude, how? There's a guy here too. Look, he's over there. He's not even looking at him. He thinks that, okay, the running back's going to take him. He just flat out. Borum's not even blocking him. That's his guy. If Borum just flat out blocks his guy here, and, then you go, okay, well, he could step up in the pocket and maybe deliver a throw. That, Jeez. I'm gonna grade back here now. Then, what is this, 3rd and long that we got going? 4th and 11. Okay. We got 4th and 11. So we don't have to go too far. But we have a play there, but it's already broken down. It's already broken down. We got 2 people on the ground and we got 3 people on our quarterback. I mean, the wide receivers can do whatever they want. But let's see what the line does. Fourth quarter, I'm just going to be back here now. Pryor gets cooked. So let's see the look. They have 5, and all 5 go up. Okay. Then they're doing the stunt. Borum doesn't sit back enough, so this guy gets in. And Tevin can't really get back. He's beat. He's going back out. But yet again, the stunts kill us, because now this guy is literally on the outside. That guy's there. He got beat off the jump. And then now, since he's in the lap of Caleb, now he's also back there. So that's how it breaks down. We can't pick up a stunt again. And then your right guard gets beat. Shelton didn't do anything bad on it. He just thought that the linebacker was going to be gone. But gross. Absolutely disgusting. What in the literal heck? Like, he's like, yo, I'm going to get drilled. Like, somebody. I feel bad for Caleb. Yeah, I agree, Taco Man. Like, look at this. I miss like the blatant point out. Like, somebody help me. They're like, you know what? Their best tackle right now is Darnell Wright. Let's just not put anybody on him. Right, and Caleb has like the deep balls bad, like, but you see it. Look at him skipping like a freaking leprechaun. Look at him. Like, you see him, he's like winding up. They need to have some sort of like communication or something. And this is what they did. Then they scoot back. And then now he's not doing anything, so now Swift has to do something. But Swift's actually going to run a route. So Swift's running a route. He's not blocking. Yet again, it's the communication. And this is what I think, Kate. I think, because my dad and I were talking about this. He's like, why doesn't Caleb ever like run to the right? Because we saw that with Fields a lot. Fields just would, because he was faster than everyone. I just think that Caleb, he would get chased down, because we've seen him get chased down with this. And yeah. Poor Caleb. Okay, we got 3. We're trying to just do like a max protect. It's 3rd down. They have all the D people. Just throw it to, I don't know. To me, it's like just throw it to Cole. But he wants to go deep. Then he goes to Roshan. I don't know. To me, you can tell like he wants to see if there's ever going to be something out there. But yeah, you have them playing like a prevent. Caleb's look. I like the idea of at least trying to drive that in. But I mean, it's garbage time right now. So he goes Roshan. Yeah, Taco Man saying, people are saying, blaming the line isn't out for Caleb being bad. Crazy. They should watch this show as we break it down. Right? And Caleb's making mistakes, right? Like we're not saying that Caleb's like perfect, right? Like we're not, like, no one's saying that, right, Taco Man? Like, we're not saying it on this show, but it's definitely like he's got mistakes, but the line just kind of missing some of those basic pieces. Yeah. Well said, Shidrax. Like, yeah, you have a rookie. He's going to make rookie mistakes. Bad line. And with the DJ attitude, like there's got to be something like that they got to do. So they're trying to do a screen there. And he goes, good read, right? Doesn't see that, goes there. You know, one could say maybe go to the other side, but yet again, we're in garbage time. Jake Curran's in. At the very beginning, you saw the line playing well. I think that the first half, the line was playing decent. I liked what they were doing, and I thought that there was more, just some mistakes, but yeah. Yet again, they're all just going to be playing prevents. He's going to be going for the easy stuff. Not much for us to like truly take away, or like, you know, I don't want to analyze garbage time too much, but we can at least look at some of the blocking. Curran's not great. You could tell he wants that. Yeah. Exactly. It's like garbage time, and they're like, all right, we know we just called you up from the practice squad, but you're in. Yep. And then they got the blitz coming. And because of the play fake, I don't know why he's looking. I mean, it doesn't help that he gets beat by a defensive back. I'll finish the rest. Just wallowing in pain. Okay. If you got that. And yet again, like we're not going to overanalyze this, but yeah. Not pretty. Let's look at the line. Yeah, Jake Curran being beat to the outside. If you want to have another takeaway, another plus takeaway, Karan Amagaji looked better than Jake Curran, right? Send another blitz. He's going to the outside. Just not there. Caleb does what you need. He's got the blitz. They did this thing again where then I like that he at least went out to the outside. So all the blitz is going on one side. And yeah, he doesn't want to throw it. Okay, I see it. He doesn't. But yeah, it's behind him. Getting cute. Garbage time. Every time we watch this, we go, all right, we need D-line and O-line. Now, this throw is a little high. All right, we're almost done with the offense now. Calling it fast. This, I don't know. I saw this highlighted by someone today that someone was talking about, like, that they think, and let's just look at the blocking again. Another spot where you have linemen. I think that's just a bit outside. I think it's a very difficult catch. but it's just a bit outside. That's why it's just not going to be pulled in. And now we have the last little drive. Just to get out. Good escape. Don't have too much more. And then onto the defense. Flips it. Left back. Yeah, how many times will I say crow? I love that, Shadrach. It's gonna be a lot. How many times? How far back am I gonna sit when we're watching the defense? It's my comfort space. Let's see. Well, we probably only have 2 more plays? Yeah, 2 plays. Dump off to Johnson. Oh, there's... Huh. Jeez. Yeah, he's banged up. He's hurt. All right, let's check out this offensive line. We'll put a fork in it. They're rushing just 4. Curran gets beat. So he steps up, and then that just totally screws it up because of the whole stunt. So it plays right into the stunt's angle. And yeah, his already hurt ankle just gets smacked again. All right. Well, that's the offense. We felt better at the first half. And at the first half, we were like, well, that's not as bad as we thought. And then the second half, now we're in this state, right? I don't want to watch anymore. I don't want to watch any more tape. But yeah. So no, we'll go through the defense. We'll break that down. We'll do that. We'll switch over to the other stream. But I think overall, if we're talking about this offense and what we saw, running game, bad blocking, Swift is doing the job you want. Roschon is doing the job you want. The blocking was not there. First half, we saw a little bit more. Second half, not so much. But then when we look at and really just the execution from that run blocking was at fault from the running game. Just not hitting people, not hitting the correct people, just being out of position, not executing your blocks. That's what you can blame from the running game perspective. And then you go over to the offense. It's kind of what we've always really seen, just a mixture of different things all kind of combined into one, where what we saw was Caleb does good things, but also Caleb airmails those deep balls where they're not really put in a position for someone to get. And then also what we saw too is Caleb kind of make some of these mistakes of just holding onto the ball a little bit too long, having people that are open and just kind of going through just incorrectly. But what's good is he's at least going through progressions. He's doing stuff like that. But yeah, he was a little late to throw to Keenan and a couple other people. Am I concerned from Caleb's performance? No. Am I concerned about this offensive line? Yes. Am I concerned about DJ Moore's morale? Yes. Am I concerned about that stuff? That's the whole piece. That is my feeling. But let's flip over to the defense, shall we? Thank you all so much for watching this portion. If you like it, check out the other all 22 breakdowns. And with that, Unbearable Sports Podcast, we'll see you on the defensive one.
Yeah, she's got some nice long hair, and you know that she's a bad